Hey, what's up, everybody? Guess what happened? The Yankees won 5-3 against the Toronto Blue Jays. So the folks who were panicking already can calm down. The folks who were, wanted to jump off the roof can calm down. The Yankees are notorious for starting slow, and they've been that way for over the last decade. Historically, they have a winning record opening day. I think they might be like 66 and 53 or something like that with one tie. But in the last 10 years, they're like 3-7. So I get frustration, I get the talent level and stuff like that. But keep in mind, we have a lot of guys coming back from long absences and long injuries, and we still have guys yet to come back too. So it's going to be a kind of a creative job for quite a while for Boone and the coaching staff, and to get them back on. But the bottom line is they won today, and they'll be fine once they get into a groove. Corey Kluber did start the game. He threw 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So overall, he was solid. Had about 74 pitches, which is about the same amount of pitches he threw in his last spring training game. Again, they're easing him back, just like they're going to ease back Jameson Taillon and Domingo Germán and Luis Severino when he returns from Tommy John surgery. So they're easing 4 guys back, so it's going to take a while. But they'll be leaning on a lot of these long relief guys, like Chad Green, like Johnny Lasagna, and some of the other guys who can throw multiple innings too. So Michael King, and eventually more guys. But all in all, today Kluber and then Johnny Lasagna threw 2 shutout innings. Lucas Licky came in through an inning, but he gave up a run, but that's okay. Darren O'Day came in and pitched 2/3, and then Chad Green came in and pitched an inning and a third to close it all out. And so all in all, solid win for the Yankees. Now on the offensive side, Gio Urshela in the second inning. This is how they got on the board. Urshela hit a hit. Clint Frazier hit a double, brought him over to third. So there's runners on second and third. And then DJ LeMahieu got an RBI single, I think it was. Yeah, a blue single to drive in Clint Frazier to make it 1-0. And then, I'm looking at the lineup here, the review here. Kevin Biggio. After Kevin Biggio striking out, there were a couple guys on base, and there was a guy on third. And then, unfortunately, on that strikeout, it was a wild pitch or pass ball, and a runner scored to make it a 1-1 tie. But to make up for that pass ball, Gary Sanchez came back and hit a home run to put the Yankees up 2-1. So this is his second home run of the season, and he's looking good. This is the year. I mean, he basically has a good year, then a terrible year, and a good year and a terrible year. This is supposed to be his good year if everything goes right. So he's looking good so far. But as we know, he's notoriously streaky. So we'll see what happens there. But hopefully he stays consistently good. Then in the fourth, still in the fourth, I should say, Aaron Hicks, hit a single, which drove Judge over to second, LeMahieu to third, and drove in Clint Frazier, who was on base, to make it 3-1. And then Marcus Semien from Blue Jays hit a home run in the fifth to make it 3-2. Bruce hit a single and a 2-run single and a blooper into the outfield to make it 5-2 Yankees in the bottom of the sixth. And then in the seventh, Marcus Semien hits an RBI ground out to make it 5-3. And that's how the score remained for the rest of the game. But all in all, a solid game. No, aside from Gary Sanchez's home run, there was no other masterful performances. But Giancarlo Stanton drew a couple of important walks. The guys are still drawing. Some of these other guys are drawing walks, and I keep saying this. Some of the home run hitters, have been striking out too many times at the expense of potentially walking. It's nice to see them actually drawing walks now, like Stanton driving a walk on a ball that he normally would strike out to, and some of these other guys too. So it's a good sign they're being a little bit more patient on the plate, and it's a good indication of things to come. So hopefully it remains that way. In regards to pitching, everything's looking good. The bullpen's looking healthy. Kluber's looking healthy, and it's 2 down now. 2 starters down. We'll see how the next couple of guys go. Montgomery and Taillon, and then there's going to be a day off, and then Cole is going to pitch again, and then I think it's going to be Germán, or it's going to be Germán and then Taillon after Cole has the day off. But that's going to be how they're going to do is utilize a 6-man rotation this first round, with Cole going twice within that 6-man rotation, but with the appropriate rest, with 4 days rest. So that's what it's going to look like for now. I'll do my recap on the next game as well. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the notification so that you're notified when it comes out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. It's really helpful to the channel's growth. And hitting that thumbs up too is really, really helpful too. I'm trying to get 50 to 100 thumbs up on this video. So if you could hit that if you enjoyed it, it would be greatly appreciated. I like to try to get 100 thumbs up on each on each video if I possibly can. So it's really helpful. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.